Sorry for not uploading very often the past 2 weeks. School has started and it's been very annoying, but we got Lookism, so who really cares? Alright, the chapter starts back at the Johan and Zack fight, with Zack still trying to convince Johan that he's Zack, and his name is Zack. And if you didn't know, he's Zack. Johan's having none of that though, as he immediately smacks him with the Taekwondo washing machine attack, developed back in the 1800s when people needed to wash their clothes. Now, something very impressive. Johan's instincts kick in and he tries to use boxing, but Zack was having none of that either. They're actually both having none of that, and Zack dodges literally everything. Johan pulls off a low kick though. Nope, he doesn't. He fucking propels him into the sky and kicks him right into the fucking wall. After a bit of an ass beating with Zack insisting on holding back, the bald guy comes back in again. The same guy who got off screen by Zack, and he gives us some of the most plot information ever. To fix this guy, you gotta beat his ass. And now Zack is scared at first, because he's obviously never succeeded at that in his life. But then he comes to a quick realization that his girlfriend left him undelivered last month to talk to Johan instead, and that shit stuck with him. Oh, you thought Zack was gonna take delivered for an answer? Then we get a Jinyoung flashback with a little bit of a lore drop. Johan is gonna become an animal, according to Jinyoung. He will now begin to hallucinate and start seeing people according to the level of the opponent he is facing. And instead of Zack, who did he see? Well, he saw a gun. Zack is officially gun level in the God Dog arc. Alright, now we're back to the Taejin versus Vinjin fight. Taejin's on the phone with someone, completely ignorant to the fact that Vinjin is about to get up and kill him. Wait a damn minute. The fight's over? Yeah, Vinjin's out of it for now, it looks like. I honestly don't know what the fuck's going on with this guy, but I just hope he's not like deceased or anything. What an actual disappointment though. Like, I really liked Vinjin, bruh. So Taejin says, and I quote, "Well, everything's going to plan." Not plan. Pla. Where did that last letter go, you ask? Well, Taejin was so scared that that letter just left his vocabulary, if you know what I mean. Jake Kim is here, and for a second, Taejin thought it was somebody else. Taejin thought he recognized Jake, but Jake didn't recognize him at all. Taejin then clarifies that he saw wrong, but the person he hallucinated looks very much like Jake, which throws down two options onto the table: Gapyeong Kim and Jake's half-brother. But why would it have been Jake's brother? He's in Mexico. That's because Gapyeong is dead. Something he said that really got me on the edge of my seat was, there's no way he'd be here already. Already? Like, why did he have to put that in there? So he's gonna come eventually? When, bro? I need it now. And Taejin just doesn't stop Jake. He just says that apparently they got the same goal eventually, and Jake's goal here is to destroy the workers, and Taejin has the same goal as Jake because of his brother. So maybe Jake's brother wants to destroy the workers too, and further fucking more, Taejin is unloyal to them. Yeah, I mean, this is some crazy headcanon, I know, but trust me, if there's anyone who's gonna predict something correctly, it's not. Alright, we got Alexander up in here. He didn't stay with Jihan apparently, but why does it matter? I mean, he would have been clapped anyway if there was any intruder in the first place. Like, who was bro gonna protect anyway? Hudson would have done a better job of protecting them while he's unconscious than this dude. He's looking for Samuel, and let me guess, he's gonna pop up in some random room like Johan did with Zack, right? Alexander makes the same exact mistake as Zack though, running over to Samuel, except Alexander isn't Zack. So he got his ass kicked even harder. And we don't know what coding language Jinyoung used to build the medicine for Samuel's body, but if it works the same way Johan's did, then we can assume that Alexander is currently at Samuel's dad level. In other words, I don't think it works that way though, because he seems like he has a little more consciousness than Johan. He's just in his own fantasy world at this point, so whoever resembles anyone from the people he hates, he's just gonna think of that person. And I'm just gonna turn this recording off and go throw a sledgehammer. And thank God Taejin didn't stall Jake any longer, because we would have lost our precious, bald 4th affiliate president. But he's here. Face expressions really are fucking unhinged in Lookism, aren't they? They're like laughs in One Piece, bro. Random as fuck. Very hype end of the chapter. Samuel sees Jake Kim the same way he saw him the first time, as his brother. This is gonna be the most hype fight ever. Gapyeong Kim fighting style potentially if Jake trained hard enough in those couple days, he disappeared. And Samuel absolutely fuming whilst looking at what he thinks is his brother. You know, I've never seen someone look at their brother like that, but whatever. Lookism really is one hell of a story.